Good evening, Timmy Talkers. Welcome to episode 22. The last couple of episodes have been all very serious and very sad, but I hope you got something out of it. I hope no one's left anybody because of what I said. But if you are moving on with what I said, then that's marvellous. Today we're going to go back to normal, a frivolous topic. Ghosts. Now, do I believe in ghosts? Yes, I do, 100%. But I don't know what they are. I don't know whether they are the souls of the dear departed. I don't know whether they're a figment of our imagination or a slip in time. The only thing is that over decades and decades, or sometimes centuries, people see the same thing in the same place, and they've got no point of reference to then collaborate their stories. And I find that's the weirdest thing. The only sort of spooky tale that I've got from myself is years and years ago when I was living with a previous young lady. I had a very vivid dream that I was holding some hair, like some plaits. Someone was leaning over me. I couldn't quite see their face, but they were looking at me, and I remember it was like a dream, but squeezing their hair. They had two plaits, and it was very, very, very real. And in the morning, I rolled over to my lady friend, and I said, "Where are your plaits? You had plaits in your hair last night." She said, "No, I haven't." "No, I didn't." I said, "You did. You leant over me and you were saying something, looking at me. And so I grabbed your hair." She said, "No, I didn't at all." Put it out of my mind, put it down as some dream. About 10 years later, one of her friends came round. She was said she was a psychic. Always take it with a pinch of salt, but she said she was a psychic. She seemed very nice, and she rang the doorbell, and I opened the door rather, and she looked up the stairs, and she said, "Hello, Tim," and then she looked up the stairs, "Oh, hello." And I said, "Who are you talking to?" She went, "Oh, you've got a lady at the top of your stairs." I said, "Have I?" There wasn't, but I couldn't see her anyway. And I said, "Who is it then?" She said, "I can't really see her face." She said, "But she's got these plaits over her shoulders, and she's very inquisitive, so when the doorbell rings, she always wants to come and see who it is. And she goes from room to room at night, making sure everyone's okay, because she used to look after the children here." I got the willies, I don't mind telling you, because I'd never told anybody. So that was a bit weird. Not creepy though. No one's ever been killed by a ghost, have they? No, I don't think so. And like psychic mediums and that, I'm quite happy with them. If you want to pay £30 for someone to tell your nan is very happy where she is, that's £30 well spent. But if somebody says your nan has told her to sell your house and give me all the money and then she'll be happier, then that's not true, is it? So, psychic mediums, 20 quid, 30 quid, they make you feel much happier. Do that, that's all right. It's no different to going to Holland and Barrett's and getting some sort of tablet to make you feel better, is it? If you feel much more comforted by thinking that somebody is looking over you or they're very happy there, then that's well spent money, I think. Anyway, comment if you've got any ghost stories or tales of creepiness. I can recommend a programme on BBC Sounds called Uncanny with a chap called Danny Robbins. It started as sort of he was just curious as to people's ghost stories. It turned into a phenomenon, and the stories are great. They really are. Don't believe them all, but I don't disbelieve them. Brings me more joy thinking there is an afterlife than thinking there definitely isn't. So that's no problem at all, is it? Right, and so today's song, it's not spooky related. It's a song by an American rock band called Wasp. I can't actually say the title of what it is, but we'll just say the theme is he's very proud of his romantic achievements. So, there you go. So, today's song will be Wasp. Click on it at the bottom. Click subscribe and share to this channel. As you may notice, I've got fluffy hair today. I've had nowhere to be, so I haven't done it. But I think I look adorable. Anyway, take care, Timmy Talkers. See you tomorrow.